Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Reynolds. It's like we had the whole set in the house. We got Tyler, Gatwood, and RC. What's going on, guys?
Yo,
What's poppin'?
What's up, fella?
Not much. We in here, ain't we?
yes,
Pretty deep. All right, so the combine finished up Sunday. There was a lot of great talent out there this past Sunday. Well, it started Thursday or Friday? Can't remember.
Nah, I can't remember. One of them days.
I think Thursday.
So yeah, it's Thursday. Started Thursday and ended on Sunday. But we saw a lot of great talent out there putting on display their athletic ability. And I was just thinking about some of the draft prospects who helped out their stock by doing this, and some that kind of fell off. I can't remember his name. Sauce Gardner, yeah, the corner. I think he ran like a 4. It was like close to a 4.6 from Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati. He ran like a close to a 4.6, man.
Yeah, but they said for his size, that's not bad. Like,
That's terrible, man.
He's a corner though.
Yeah, he's like what, 6'3"?
Y'all got to see him play though. You seen him play?
He nice now.
Yeah, he's nice, but you know how that translate over to the NFL. You got to have quick hips, and I don't know. He better keep up with them 4.3 guys.
Oh man, he gonna be fine, man.
You think he gonna be fine? Yeah. You don't think that hurt him any?
They got two guys though. Him and Kobe. The other guy's named Kobe Bryant. They don't give up. They held their own against Alabama receivers, even though one of them went down. They just couldn't stop the run.
Yeah, I seen some people saying that he just didn't go up against enough talent. Are y'all taking a chance? If he was top 10 pick?
Yes.
But now they said since they sent at 40.
I don't care about that.
There's only one corner I'd take over him, and I'm still taking Stingley. I'm still taking Stingley from LSU.
I'm big on film.
Yeah, there you go.
But did y'all watch the practice film of Jamar Chase versus Stingley?
Yeah, I did.
Man.
Stingley was locked down.
Yeah.
But Stingley didn't lock down Williamson.
No,
he got the best of him a couple of times.
I think Sauce gonna be good, man. The combine stuff it don't translate to. It's guys that run slower times and get to the NFL. Like Debo and Michael Thomas didn't just have it's guys I know they didn't just have great combines and they just went in the NFL and they're killing it. So Sauce is a big guy though. You just got to see this guy work. This guy's talented, man.
Yeah, look at John Ross. John Ross is an example.
Yeah.
But John Ross ain't had no hands though, and he wasn't a good route runner. He was just a speed guy.
Yeah, but they got him drafted high though. You see.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew about John Walsh, man. The only thing that just, like I said, caught my eye was just his speed, but he never had hands like that. He was just a burner. That's all he was.
Everybody's looking for Tyreek Hill 2.0, and they're not going to find it.
Exactly. Well, the Saints have a pretty good Walmart brand one. You know, he's pretty good, but you never find another Tyreek Hill, I meant. So, who impressed y'all during the NFL Combine the most?
Big boy from Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, a 4.8 at that size, that's crazy.
He sound like a train. Moving. He looked like a train coming down the track. That's a big dude, man. Like
Yeah.
impressive.
Since I'm a Saints fan, so I was doing some scouting and I heard about Chris Olave. So
Olave.
yeah,
Olave,
Olave. Yeah,
yeah.
Olave. So I heard about him and I was watching his combine and I like what I see.
Yes,
They were
sir.
talking about him maybe being a top 20 top prospect, but I think his stock skyrocketed to like probably top 12 to 15.
Yeah, he not gonna be there when we pick.
I don't know. Get his teammate Garrett. No, he ran good 42,
Garrett
and
Wilson.
they
Oh,
talking about he better than him.
I think
Olave,
I think Olave
Olave
is
had
better.
stupid numbers. He had
Yeah,
stupid.
Olave. I mean, he's a good route runner. Well, he's not good. He's a great route runner.
Yeah.
I got a question
Mhm.
for you guys. Ohio State quarterbacks and receivers outside of Michael Thomas,
Mm.
who's done anything?
Terry McLaurin.
Who was this? Terry McLaurin. That's two.
Yeah.
That's two. So I don't know which one of them the best. It could be the other guy,
Garrett
and it might
Wilson.
be the guy that put up the crazy numbers in the Rose Bowl. I can't even say his name. It's like some kind of crazy name.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
Uh,
know.
I know you're talking about that dude's cold.
yes. So who's the best?
Well, that dude was like, I think he's young though. He's not even getting drafted yet
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
Rose Bowl.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, what thing about Williamson? He came from Ohio State. He transferred to Alabama,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's a top 10 pick. Well, not top 10, 12 to 15. Cause they had him falling to the Saints.
Ain't he injured?
Yeah,
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Okay.
Ooh.
but they talking about he should be back by the time the season start. Well, that's who I was impressed by. His 40, I believe, was second best out of. I want to say the second best out of the whole combine.
So you big on 40. Like
Yeah, I
what
like speed. Like I like. It's not just speed, but him knowing that he ran like a 4.3 with his route running skills.
yeah, but
I mean, that's a plus.
you don't need speed in route running. That's after you catch the ball.
Well, the Saints need yak, and that's why I was looking
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Jalen. Not Jalen Burks, Traylon Burks. He ran a 4.5. I liked him too.
Mm.
Cause he was the bigger receiver, and that's pretty good for a bigger receiver. But
So,
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him because his route running skills, and that means that he can get yards at the catch too. That he also can be a deep threat. He can work.
Right.
That means he
Which
can
we
work
desperately
the
need.
short route, the intermediate, and deep. So
you talking about Burks from Arkansas?
nah, Olave.
No, I'm saying like you said Trey. You talking about Trey
Oh yeah,
Burke?
I was talking about him too. I was saying I saw his 40, and cause everybody wondering about how fast he was, but he was just a big receiver overall. And him running a
Mm.
4.5, like dang, that boy
That
can get
dude.
at that size.
Yeah, I watched him a lot this year at Arkansas because I watched a lot of SEC football, and
Mm-hmm.
he played really good against Alabama.
Yeah, he like a Debo Samuel. That's what you say he's like comparing his game to. So he's trying to be like another Debo Samuel. He can get yards, he can break tackles, and he's a crisp route runner too.
He's about that size, isn't he? He's about a
Yeah.
good size.
Well, he like 6'1", 6'2".
Mm-hmm. I like those receivers that 6'1", 6'2", because they're like 225, 220, 215. Them guys are pretty much running backs.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
a lot of guys that come through the league in the past, like Anquan Bolden. David Boss is one that's way back when. Big body receivers that can get yards after the catch, turn into a running back. So yeah, y'all
God,
need that.
that's what the NFL is turning to is yak. It's all about
Mm-hmm.
yak now. You can get
Yep.
yards out, especially with the quick passing games, quick screens. How they using receivers, man? They trying to use them for yards after the catch. So a lot of you guys helped out their stock. Quarterbacks. I wasn't. There was. Were y'all impressed by anybody? RC in the quarterback play?
They keep hyping the Willis kid from Liberty,
Yeah.
and then the Pickett kid from Pitt. I liked him. Of course, the guy from Cincinnati. But I think it's kind of hard to evaluate quarterbacks because the way the NFL is now. I didn't think Justin Herbert was that good in college. I thought he was just a college guy. I didn't think he would
Mm-hmm.
translate to the NFL and he would do what he did. I think it all comes down to who's calling the plays, where they end up at. So it could be
Gatwood,
some.
if you had a choice out of this crop of quarterback, who you take?
I'm taking Matt Corral. He's not in the combine though because he got hurt at the end of the season. I'm taking Corral though. I think he has the most pro ready right now to play. Like if somebody drafts him like late first round or something, I think he could end up being a solid quarterback. But like I don't see superstar out of any of the quarterbacks in the draft this year.
That's a good pick though.
Yeah, almost like that draft with not Drew Lock. I'm thinking about that quarterback from Tennessee with Megenberger. It was so bad. God, they had a guy
Mm-hmm.
from LSU that came out that played for the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember his last name, but that
He
group.
played for he
Wait,
played for Florida State.
yeah, Christian Ponder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ponder.
Ponder. It was Ponder, Megenberger. Um, it was a bad list. I'm gonna pull that list up.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. That was a bad draft class.
But
It was
let me say this though. Do y'all think is I don't think it be the quarterbacks. I think where they go. I think it's the
Yeah,
teams they land on.
yeah, I agree with that because I don't think. I mean, you put Mac Jones on the Jets. I mean, I don't think he does like near
Right.
as good as he did with the Patriots.
You put him with the 49ers, you go in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't
about
know about that
I
one.
think Mac Jones is pretty similar to Jimmy G. Like,
exactly.
That's what I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Yes. But I'm saying he's a younger version of Jimmy G. Jimmy G is making rookie mistakes. You got a rookie. Let the rookie play. And then this guy is younger and he don't get hurt. So I just think it's about who he goes back to when we talked about Jamarcus Russell. He went to the Raiders. He wasn't going to ever succeed, with the Raiders. I mean,
That's true. It's
I mean,
almost like Zach Wilson, like you mentioned the Jets. Zach Wilson is in a horrible place right now, and hopefully he mature into a better quarterback. I feel like he have the tools, but they not helping him out. They have to get him some receivers too.
that's where quarterbacks go to die.
mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. It's sad, man, that these guys get put in this type of situation where they can't succeed like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to we were talking about a little bit about Jimmy G. So Jimmy G to the Saints, they were throwing out there some wild rumor. I don't know who's spreading rumors like that. Probably, I bet the 49er John Lynch is spreading the rumors.
I'm spreading
That's
it.
something like he's doing, trying
I'm
to get some
spreading
hype train going.
it.
It's basically gonna be the same situation. Like as the 49ers, they both have really good defenses, and
Yes.
he's just gonna be a game manager. It's gonna be the
Yeah,
same thing.
that means we should just sign back Teddy Bridgewater if we want that. It's not going. What that's gonna do for us is take us to the playoffs and we're gonna get knocked out of the first round. Shoot, we can do that with Taysom Hill. We need a freaking guy that can take over the game if we put it on his shoulders.
I got a question for you then, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you rather have? Because we don't know what Jameis is going to look like off the injury, right?
Yeah,
Would you rather have? Would you rather take that risk on Jameis or take Jimmy G?
I'll take that risk on James because he already been in offense. He already knows the playbook. We don't have to, you know,
Okay.
get him
Let,
situated.
let me since I'm a Niner fan, I want you to take Jimmy G. Let me tell you why I should take Jimmy G over Winston. Well,
Okay,
I'm
here
gonna
we
have an
go.
unbiased opinion. Now,
Okay.
Jimmy, when he's healthy, I know he make the bonehead mistake, but if you look at it, Matthew Stafford threw the most interceptions in the NFL last year. It wasn't Jimmy G. I mean, Matthew had 19. I think it was like 19, 18 or 19. That's a lot of interceptions, right, for a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So Jimmy had like 12. But what Jimmy does is he has those moments in the game where instead of throwing a pick early in the first half, he throws it in crucial times. But other than that, he's clean. If he don't get hurt, you're going to the playoffs, or you may go to the Super Bowl. It's just can you keep him on his feet? And we didn't do a good job. I don't want to say it's us. I would say the National Football League you can't hold the ball as long as Jimmy holds the ball. You're gonna get hit, and so you guys will be in a situation where he'll have the best running back he's ever had in the backfield to hand the ball off to, and a better offensive line. Y'all got a better offensive line than we have, so just got to get some.
I just don't want to do this whole charade of making the playoffs and getting knocked out the first round like usual or the second round. Jimmy G is not
You
going to
think
take
it's
us
gonna
to the
be
Super Bowl.
different with Jameis though?
Well,
We
I
was
feel
on our
like
way. Like we beat
if
the
I'm
Packers, right? We were 5-2. We beat the Packers. We stumped the 49ers. I mean, not the 49ers, the Buccaneers twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, the team was set. We didn't even have Michael Thomas.
yeah.
yeah.
But guess
So
what?
I think we were the better team in the NFL
And guess
surrounding
what?
our situation.
We were 3-5 with Jimmy Garoppolo and almost made the Super Bowl.
Shoot.
right after they told him, they said if he doesn't, what were they saying? They said we're trading him this offseason. Then all of a sudden,
Right.
the 49ers started playing again.
He turned up. So
Yeah.
that's what your guys telling you about Jameis. You seen regular season Jameis. With Jimmy, he's been to the Super Bowl and 2 NFC Championship games. Come on, take this trade, man. Stop playing.
Nah, I pass. Y'all not selling me on that selling me on that trade. I will straight pass. I don't need them. I seen enough of them.
Listen, Jimmy Garoppolo is like James Harden. It's the same thing.
I would feel
Yeah.
more comfortable if we still had Sean Payton. We're
Yeah,
taking
most-
Jimmy
Yeah, I
G.
feel more comfortable. We had Sean Payton. Kind of,
Yeah.
you know, he
Yeah,
like
I
Bill
agree.
Belichick.
I agree. I
Mm-mm.
agree with that.
So
I
we
agree
need to
with
stop with these rumors, man. Stop. They need to stop tagging the Saints with all these different quarterbacks. And you kind of knowing the Saints, they always do the opposite what everybody want them to do. So I think it's really gonna come down to this: we get back Jameis, or we draft a quarterback.
Matt
I
Corral
think
would be
that's the only
perfect
two
then.
options that I see us going with. The
Matt
Saints
Corral.
always do stuff, what everybody expect them to do, or it seems like the right decision.
I
They
like
don't
the
make
Matt
the right.
Corral pick.
They don't make those
Yeah.
type of choices.
What
you
about
say,
the
Tyler?
kid from Cincinnati, Ritter?
No,
I
but
heard about him.
No.
did
No.
y'all watch him against Bama?
That
That was bad.
Yeah.
He had a bad. Yeah, I remember
Horrible.
that game.
Horrible game.
I mean, everybody talking about Malik Willis, and I saw his combine. He did his throwing motion did look better than the rest of them because Pickett, his throwing motion was kind of it was good, but it wasn't bad. It was like something's there, and the other kid can't think who it else, but Malik Willis looked like he had better form than all of them.
It's going to come down to who they end up, playing for. If he goes to right now, Kyle Shanahan's coaching tree is all over the National Football League. If he ends up in Minnesota, he's going to be good. But if he ends up in Oakland with McDaniels trying to find Tom Brady, he's going to be in trouble. You got to go somewhere where they can open it up and he can be an athlete.
We're gonna see. The draft is in April.
Yeah.
So we ain't too far away. All right, Calvin Ridley. I know y'all saw reports today. He has been suspended for a year for gambling. But it gets better though. It gets better. So Ridley decided to go to Twitter to express, everything that happened. And he said he doesn't have a gambling problem. So he clarified that. And then he said, I only bet 1,500 total. I don't have a gambling problem. So that's what he said. So he came back with another tweet. And he said, I know I was wrong, but I'm getting 1 year. LOL.
So didn't he missed this year? He took this year off, right? Because
mental so for his mental health.
Nah, man, he pulled a Michael Jordan.
Oh, man.
That's what it seemed like, don't it?
They told him to go sit down. He owed somebody.
It seemed like he pulled a mental health card. I heard reports coming out last year that he didn't really have a mental problem. He just didn't want to play with the Falcons anymore. And now he out here betting on games, knowing that he played for the National Football League. Where is this dude headed? He can't. Now people need to ask him about the mental health problems he had. You out here gambling your money away, having a good time. So it must not life must not be too rough for you if you can hit a casino and just know you playing for NFL and just bet on games.
Is that really that big a deal, though? Honestly, like,
You said no, they said he was using FanDuel.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it really that big a deal? Like that exact the same way like MLB with Pete Rose. This
All
man
right,
got banned from MLB because he gambled, and he has the
look,
most hits in MLB history.
all right. Think about this. Me and you boys, right? You play for the Patriots, and I text you like, hey, I need this from you so I can hit my parlay.
He still got to go out there and do it.
Yeah, but like,
Exactly, but you don't see how you can cohort other players to maybe not play as hard. Not you give them some of the money too. It can it
Nah,
can it
I
can
don't
lead on
know,
to
bro.
other things.
anybody could do that. You could be like Spike Lee with the Knicks, and like he got all that money, and he be like, hey Randall, miss this three, and I'll give you or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's turned into a problem.
No, I'm
I
saying
could
Now
see
the
if he
game
was. I could see if he was playing.
you are working for the NFL.
Man, listen, this is like telling the prison inmates, hey, listen, you can stab him as long as I'm not looking. This is the same. This is retarded. What we talking about? This makes no sense. Like people die in jail all the time, right? They know somebody.
Yeah,
You go to jail, you're gonna have fights and carrying on. The NFL is trying to clean up what? What are you trying to clean up? Like we know that some of the games are rigged. We can tell that the way you call the
that's
games.
exactly what they.
that,
So
I mean, you're not
yeah,
policing
so
that part of it.
but they
Hmm.
but they trying to they don't want that to mess up the image.
It's
So
already messed up. You didn't call no penalties for 3 quarters in the Super Bowl, and then you start throwing every flag in the building.
I swear.
So you trying to clean up a gambling? You listen, man.
you
You a
can't
Saints
have your
fan.
players betting on
Wait,
games.
wait. You saw the Saints and the Giants game this year. I actually put money on this game.
Yeah,
I
I remember
walked
you
out of
telling me
my
this.
house. Y'all were winning, and then I come back and I watch a guy Barkley who didn't play all year walk in for a touchdown. I'm like, how did the Saints lose this game?
Sickening.
His name's Sean
So
Payton. He put a lease
so
on Winston.
so you don't think people they have an issue with officiating and certain coaches not calling the game because Brian Flores brought it to the light. You think they got more than an issue than Calvin Ridley? It ain't just Calvin Ridley.
And
That's minor.
yes, but why you want to compound more problems?
Yeah, man.
I
You
also
go ahead and nip it in the bud. Like you can't have your players betting on these games,
okay.
especially
They've
they
been
can have
doing
an
it.
effect
So
on these
well,
games. Cause at that point, cause we know NBA. They had a tell-out book about their ref. I can't think of his name. Where he was
Donahue,
fixing games.
Donahue, yeah,
Yeah.
Donahue.
So you see how it tarnished the NBA. They lost a lot of fans.
They got the Lakers 2 championships. I'm a Laker fan.
hmm.
Yeah.
Those
So
two,
you
two.
can't have that. You cannot mess. And NFL, they pride themselves on integrity, but we know how that really goes. But that's one line that you can't let the players cross. Cause at that point, people are not going to bet. People are like, okay, what's the point
But
of me sitting
he's
here
not.
watching? Cause people are already upset about NFL the officiating. They
But
thinking that it's already
how's he
fixed.
affecting it? Like Pete Rose, he was saying about Pete Rose. Like, okay, how is he directly affecting what the St. Louis Cardinals and Oakland A's are doing on the night they play? Like, if I bet my money on that game and I'm at home watching it, you don't think NFL players, when they're not playing, they're in their bye week, you don't think nobody's betting?
Yeah, they ban cash, but I don't think they ban with bookies. They
Yeah,
probably
I,
betting.
don't be nice. Like,
They
no,
probably betting. They probably betting like,
bro, it's
they
definitely
give they
better.
give their friend the money like, yo, place
no,
a bet on
no,
here.
no,
Nah,
no way.
So you think really walking into
No,
a
no, he's doing it
casino?
from his phone.
Yeah, that's how he got caught through FanDuel.
I
that's
know,
stupid.
but this is the thing. I think something happened. Like this ain't the first time he's betted since he's been in the National Football League. If you, it's kind of like this is something he's been doing. So they called him, and I guarantee it's other guys that are doing it. I
Yeah, but
guarantee
I
it.
don't think it make it right. It's just like
Yeah.
your job telling you,
Mhm.
how you have clause in your job that you can't go work for a competitor.
Mhm.
It's just things are set up. If it's a rule,
Right. I agree with
especially with
that.
someone with gambling, you shouldn't break it. It,
You
like I
put a
said,
whole year.
hmm?
Put a whole year for
He
that.
better be lucky he didn't get more than
Okay,
that.
okay. I'm finna touch
Cause
a
NFL
soul.
don't play around with that. I'm surprised, like I said, he better be lucky he didn't get more than that. And then
I'm
he
finna
didn't show
touch a
like no
soul.
remorse, like he's
So,
like making fun of it.
so the
Like,
Rams Saints game when the official that blew the call.
Hmm.
I'm talking about the worst officiating I've ever seen in a playoff game or Super Bowl. The guy actually walks through the guy on y'all team. He blows him up in front of the official. That guy's still officiating in the National Football League.
mm-hmm.
Sickening.
So,
We called for his job. We still got that petition
You
out.
but think about it. He calls the Saints all kinds of revenue. And those guys on that team, when you make it to the Super Bowl, you get a bonus, it's extra money. So it's like if they trying to clean up or police players, if this gonna be a major problem, you got real bigger issues than this in your league.
But I'm saying, you know, you can't look over the small things. You know, if you don't take care of something small, it eventually get bigger.
Yeah,
So you gotta take care of that immediately. Y'all might not see the effects of a player betting on a game, but if you don't chop off his head right now, chop off the head right now, it gonna continue to maybe grow and grow and grow. Then as you know,
right.
every game is like messed up. Now you can clearly see all games are fixed, and then nobody's not gonna watch. You losing fans already because of refs, and they think games are fixed. So
Yeah,
we can't give them more ammunition
yeah,
to see see what I'm saying? The games are fixed. We need to go end this right now. Nobody watch the NFL. Like it's pointless. We're wasting our time.
yeah. He's
They
in the
don't need
dark.
that. They really don't need that.
I mean, I
I
agree with
don't
that for sure.
I don't like the fact that Ridley and Ben Simmons is everybody deals with some levels of depression, anxiety, and mental health, and they're like playing with that. That's the out for them now, and
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think
I
he
don't think
has any.
really.
I don't think he has anything going on. I think somebody told him to go sit down because if he's boldly gambling through his phone, he has a problem. And
Like he didn't think this through. If he want to bet on game, fine, let him bet. But I would done it through a friend. Me personally,
yeah,
I wouldn't just did it out in open. Now I think what the reports I heard from last year that the Falcons brought in a new regime and really didn't like how the coach was talking to him like he's a rookie. So he took an exception to that, and they said that really kind of shut down and just like want to get away from the team. So I think he pulled that mental health card. I don't think nothing wrong with really. He out here
mm,
tweeting and making light of this whole situation. Like, well, I'm out for a year. Only bet at 1,500. So I don't think nothing wrong to do. It just he using that as a cop out, and I think that's why a lot of people are upset too, because how he using the mental health as an issue, and he out here having a good old time and not really
mm,
thinking about what he's doing. So I think there's a lot of different scenarios going on with this one. Uh, so there was another report of Rodgers going to the Steelers, that the Steelers are working on a trade package. Is it just me, or is everybody's kind of tired of this Rodgers talk? Tyler, how you feel about all these things about Rodgers and where he's going this time? Oh, he's staying and signing a new contract. Are you getting tired like everybody else?
I mean, I am, but it's to be expected. I mean, he is like a star quarterback, so he doesn't make it any better though himself.
He do scripted things, do he
Yeah,
not?
he does. So
So
I
at
don't
this
know.
point, he going to every team in the NFL. At this point, people keep releasing different stories about where he's going. Did y'all hear what Barkley said?
Nah.
I thought I had the quote. Basically, Barkley said that he's like a girl that he need to hear that he's pretty.
Oh my god.
That's to sum it all up.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley don't care, man.
Nah,
I
he don't.
love
He tell it like it is.
him. I love that dude, man. Dude is crazy.
So he just you know I think he's right though. Roger, he like the limelight too much, man. He always think that he need to hear, everything need to be about him at this point. RC, how you feel about Rogers?
I think he's an all-time great, but I think he needs to do what Tom Brady did. He needs to go on home, my boy, because
You want me to go to San Fran?
yeah, he can't. No, 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 no. I don't want him to go home back to California. I want him to
Uh,
go to. I want him to go to wherever he's
to,
living in Wisconsin, lay
to the
down, take a
couch.
nap, because he can't beat San Francisco for one. He can't beat them. Then if he does beat us, he has problems with Tampa Bay, which he probably won't have problems with them for a while. But I don't think I think that it's just time for us to move on from those era of quarterbacks, the Brady's, the Roethlisbergers, the Rodgers, and let these other guys, these new guys, come in and do their thing. Like he's done what he's gonna do, and like you said, it's starting to feel it's like a circus and a show that's tied to him, and it just needs to be in the news and ESPN and Fox Sports. They love talking about it. It's like him and LeBron James every day. Aaron
Every
Rodgers,
day.
LeBron James. So
He
that's
got
turn
a
the
lot
page,
left in the
please.
tank, though. It seems like.
Yeah, he got a lot left in the tank, but he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
I
I
can't argue with
said
that.
he's
I
not
can't argue
going
with that at
nowhere.
all.
So I don't know why he doing this. He know
Going
good and
nowhere
well.
fast.
He better not go to the AFC West. He better
pretty
stay in the
stupid.
NFC North. If
That's
he
what I'm
goes to
saying.
sheesh.
The NFC North, I mean, he's gonna make the playoffs every year. You got the Bears, the Lions, and the
I
Vikings.
just want to know when people
All in
gonna
the
start
league.
having real conversations about Aaron Rodgers.
I'm pretty sure he's like a cool guy or whatever, but
I'm
He got
saying
one ring. One
the
ring.
regular season dynamite when he get is what he
Hmm.
been to the how many times he been to the conference? I mean the
Man,
conference championship.
it done won like 5 or 6 straight division championships. Man,
mhm.
nobody can beat him. And then he lost in the first round to a team. He lost to a team this year. They didn't even score a touchdown against them, and they beat him. So I mean, at some point, man, you know, he has that one Super Bowl. He just need to do. I don't think he's better than Favre. I've always liked Favre over him. I think they both have the same amount of Super Bowls, same amount of MVPs. Um, I think just Rodgers got better arm talent, but Favre is a gunslinger. He a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Favre had a cannon, and he was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
And
nobody. He might be the toughest quarterback ever.
yeah,
Favre.
and everybody respect him too. It was like the guys defenses don't really fear Rodgers. I don't think they do. I mean, because they know at some point he gonna do what he does. He gonna choke the game away. So I mean,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, I saw him. I saw him against a rookie cornerback this year. We got a rookie cornerback who hasn't don't have that much experience. He would not go after. He would throw the ball only to Devontae Adams. That's it.
That's so lame to me.
So
Well,
I'm like,
I don't know. He always looked for Devontae Adams, and I guess that's what his whole plight was about. That he had no receivers. I think he lost his tight end for the year. I don't think he was Tonyan. I don't think he was available, so that could have been a big part too. All right, so let's go with some NFL news real quick before we move on to NBA. The Browns tagged David Njoku. Who else got tagged? Oh, Chiefs tagged Lando Brown, and the Bengals tagged Jesse Bates. So you starting to see a little movement now in the free agency world. People trying to get their star players signed on the contract. All right, NBA talk. The Nets drop another game. Have y'all
To,
seen their
to the
ranking?
Celtics.
The Nets.
To the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tatum's up 54.
Yes, sir.
What'd you say?
Tatum dropped 54.
Yep. So it was like y'all guys might not get a chance to play on this bet.
I mean,
You saying
Tatum
they're not
has
gonna make
dropped
the playoffs?
54.
What do you say?
You saying they're not gonna make the playoffs?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying that right now they on the outside looking in.
They'll at least make the play.
They got the eighth spot.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
they'll make the
I
play.
just looked at it. Nope, I'm looking right at it. God,
They're tied with the Hornets. Them
Yeah,
and the Hornets 8-9.
and the
they
Hawks.
ninth. They ninth. They
Yeah,
got
but they have the same record.
the Hornets have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but that don't matter.
Well,
But I
either
mean, if
way,
you get in the
I,
if you get in the
I
top
mean
10,
8 and 9 pretty much the same now because of the play-in.
yeah, 7 through 10 is all in the play-in. So as long as you get in the top 10, you got a chance.
But the difference
Yeah,
is
that's the play-in though. But I'm saying
if you a 7 and 8 seed, you
they
only got
still
to
on the
win one
outside
game.
looking in. They got to win the play-in first, guys.
But you got to win one game if you're a 7 and 8 seed. I think the 9 and 10 seed have to win twice.
Yeah, they the
yeah.
ninth seed. They got them listed as the ninth seed.
But
So
I mean, with them when they get healthy, I'm not too much worried about nobody that has to play in the play.
and now Ben Simmons is not even gonna make his debut versus the 76ers.
Well, we already knew that.
Yeah, he's scared.
Nobody, nobody's gonna challenge that.
And this the guy y'all count on. This the guy y'all bragging about.
Now that boy James Harden, they just beat the
I
Philly won again tonight.
tell him, Gatwood. Say it again for him.
Philly won again tonight. They beat the Bulls 121 to 106.
Okay.
And
But
Embiid had 43 and 14 tonight.
but Ben Simmons can't play in the 76ers game. For what reason?
How are you not healthy yet? He ain't been playing all year. How's he not healthy?
Oh, he's fully healthy.
That's funny.
Yeah, like is it what?
He's just being a derogatory word referring to
I
female
gotta get my
anatomy.
mind right, bro. You ain't played in a year. Your mind ain't yet. Your mind ain't right yet.
Oh my god.
What are you trying to get the mind right for? The play. I mean, right now we ninth seed. So what you getting your mind? What are you trying to get your mind ready for?
Like I'm not even like clowning the dude. Like for real though, I just don't understand. Like I just don't get it, man. I don't like Ben Simmons, bro.
So let me ask y'all this question: does he want to play for the Nets?
Yes.
I think he does. He just
He
doesn't want to
better.
play for the 76ers. He's sitting out till after that Philly game. He's gonna sit out till after. He'll probably sit out like 2 or 3 games after the Philly game, so it just won't be.
Hey, the crowd is going to kill him in Philly. Do you hear me?
That's why he's sending it out. He's an emotional diva.
Dude,
That man might break down crying.
They might make him cry.
I want to see bro. I want to see a Nets and Sixers series somehow. Like if they get 1 versus 8 or 2 versus 7 or something like that.
That'd be awesome. So y'all bragging like, oh, he's a different guy. He's in a new situation. This he gonna be the savior of the Nets.
When's the last time we saw him on the court?
I never said he was a different guy. I just said he'll have a different role.
Last time we saw him on the court,
he can't get into that role yet.
Last time we saw him on the court, he was shooting 17% from free throw or something.
Hold on, y'all got to keep okay. But I'm saying it's like Dustin said, he's in a different role. So all that he don't have to be per se the main ball handler. So he gonna defer to KD already anyway.
Yeah, he already doing that right now from the bench.
This man a bigger Andre Roberson.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. But nah, for real. He fits the Nets perfectly. I don't think I ever said he was a different person. But on the court, he's still nice. He might not be able to shoot, but he's still nice on the court. Y'all have to admit that.
Nah, because when I saw him pass the dunk on Trae Young, that just left a bad taste in my mouth, man.
I'm saying he's still an all-star caliber player. Top five defensive player in the league.
Wise.
Offense too.
He can't even score.
He can score. He can't shoot.
No, he can't score. He literally didn't score in that series.
He can score in transition.
He can score in practice.
In that series, his mind wasn't right. The media got to him, and he didn't want to shoot. He didn't even want to hit no layup for some reason. I can't.
So he
I fought him for that
week.
Something.
That's what you saying?
You can't joke about mental health.
This man gonna come to the court shaking his first game.
But I'm saying the weight isn't so much on his shoulders now that he has KD.
It seemed like he's running away, Tyler.
That's fine, but when he get on the court, watch.
Oh yeah, he'll be straight.
He'll be straight when he get on the
Except
Who
court.
gonna
when
who gonna get
yeah.
him straight? Y'all tell me who gonna get him straight.
He gonna be straight, bro.
Dr. Phil.
Dustin, tell me who. Yeah, they better have a lounge area out there for him on the bench, so he can talk to his therapist. Dustin, who gonna keep him in line?
It's not a matter of him staying in line. It's just a matter of him keeping him out of the line of fire, really. And they got plenty of people around him to do that. So, 'cause I mean, like, okay, so if they decide to do like a hack a bed, you know, halfway through the fourth quarter, they just take him out, put Seth Curry in. It's as simple as that.
Right.
He
That's
gonna get worse.
sad. That's sad.
He starts having conversations with Kyrie. He just gonna get worse.
Yeah, exactly. Kyrie gonna have him in his feelings. We know how Kyrie get. They're gonna be two sad buddies on the bench.
Y'all, wow.
So
I cannot wait till we win this bit.
I'm saying,
you
though, I
might not
can't
even get a
wait.
chance to see him. I mean, from
Nah,
what I
bro.
see is he letting the team down already.
This
They
guy
need
was
him
taken.
now.
This guy was taken #1 overall, and look at his career versus Giannis' career. Giannis, most improved player, worked his butt off. He will take the shot. This guy is running from the shot. This guy signs with Clutch, and they're controlling his career. That's why we ain't seen him yet. They pulled this whole mental health card. They're protecting him, and it's gonna backfire because at some point you gotta play basketball. And the
Hmm.
longer he goes without playing basketball, it's like the Sixers are not going away, sir. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna go through the Sixers. You're gonna go through the Bulls. You're gonna go through the Milwaukee Bucks, and they all gonna play you the way they play Giannis. You take the shot, you're gonna win. You're gonna live and die with that shot. I hope the kid pulls through it, man, because it's looking real bad on his end right now.
It is. I mean, he's straight running away.
Yeah,
You
we
think
don't
that'll be
need
the
him to
perfect
score.
game?
I'm
Brooklyn doesn't need him to score. Just
I
pass the
really think
ball and
They
play
need him on the
defense.
court.
I really could see
Listen,
I'm
Ben
saying
Simmons
y'all.
playing
defense
Draymond's
and
role.
passing the ball. Ben
Hold on.
Simmons, whether he can shoot or not, he is one of the better facilitators in
Okay,
the NBA.
but LeBron
Y'all
James
be
had
talking
the.
like he's a scrub though.
He's not a
No,
scrub. He's
I'm
not
I'm
a
He's
not.
talking
scrub.
not.
about
We
I'm
not.
talking about being them.
No, he's not a
No, I'm
scrub.
not saying he's. I'm playing mostly, not
Oh,
But
okay.
completely.
I'm not.
But like,
Okay.
listen, bro. I could see him being like in like a Draymond role for them or something.
Perfect role.
But
He's a better
Draymond is
Draymond.
shooting. This is my thing. If you look at LeBron's early, like this kid is 6'10", super athletic, and handle the ball. He does everything. And he was shooting me for last year. I don't know what happened to him. He would take the shot. But if he don't take a shot in the series, every team's gonna play. He's gonna be the only guy on the court with somebody sagging off on him. And
Westbrook effect.
you
I,
can't play 5-on-4.
Yeah, at least Westbrook will take
but
a shot.
I feel like that's where coaching comes in because now what I would do personally if I was Steve Nash, I would play him at the 4 and the 5,
You still
preferably the
gotta.
Yeah,
5.
Okay, so Tyler, you said this is where coaching come in effect.
Mm-hmm.
The word on the street that he's uncoachable.
Yeah.
I honestly think you put him at the 5. That's scary. But
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
you can't put him at the 4 and have another 5. You can't have like a center and him
But
there
but
because two
if he
non-shooters.
play if he's playing Milwaukee, if he's playing Chicago with Vucevic, that can shoot the three, that'll bag off of him. If he playing Milwaukee with Giannis, if he playing Philadelphia with Embiid at the 5, you're gonna have to shoot the ball because 5-on-4, 5 gonna win every time. Like you
Yeah,
can't.
That
yeah.
I agree with. That would cause matchup problems on, but on offense, what 5 in the league is gonna guard Ben Simmons, especially in transition? Now that
And
Giannis.
right.
defense, they're gonna have to figure that out. Except for Giannis. Giannis is
and what guy was saying, Thabo can now help out in other areas. You know, he can focus on wherever
But
he needs
but
to
but
focus
but but,
on
but,
Thibault
but,
gonna be
to
on
guard Ben
KD.
Simmons.
but
Thibault
Ben
gonna be on KD.
I don't want to pull no. I want to put your fire out because the Sixers are dying. They dying a slow death.
come
James, you know
on,
the
Right.
James Harden effect.
Hey,
You know Ricky gonna get shot at some point. Them hamstrings gonna lock up, and you
Ricky.
gonna. He's not
uh,
going. He's fooling you. He's
Guys,
fooling you. He's
guys,
fooling
I
you.
know. I you can ask Guywood. I never liked Harden,
bro, I'm
but I
telling
like
you,
him on the 76ers team, especially
Yeah,
with a big
he's a,
man like
a
Embiid.
motivated James Harden is different than the Nets James Harden. Like
yeah, I agree with that.
this is Houston James Harden.
He was motivated for like that first 10 games on the Nets too.
Yeah, but
I think Kyrie.
he's the
No,
man.
I think no. What happened was Kyrie kind of put him off. I think that what it
No,
was.
no,
Oh
when
no,
he
I don't
couldn't go
do
to
Yeah.
them
that,
strip
bro.
clubs and he couldn't go to them strip clubs and he couldn't get active like he wanted to. The prices is really like you gotta understand.
Oh
James
my
Harden's a
word.
diva, man. It's a diva. Like
So y'all don't
he
think Kyrie, the whole Kyrie situation, then put a wrench in the
no,
teams?
no, man.
I think it did. I think it had an effect on Harden because he was expecting this
Okay,
team to be healthy, and then he lost KD.
He
what
So
Harden
wasn't
at
likes to
that
healthy.
do?
point, he was like, "Oh, okay, it's falling apart."
What Harden likes to do? What's his favorite thing to do when you watch him play?
Dribble.
And score.
What
So
about he's leading the league in assists?
I know, but if Kyrie's not there, I get more shots. It's all about James, baby. It ain't about nobody else. I think
No.
James that and Kyrie probably can't get along with Jesus. It's just Kyrie. That's Kyrie, man. Like I don't think it's Kyrie's the reason why he's not in Brooklyn. I think he's a better fit. Daryl Morey, Doc
Yep.
Rivers and Embiid is a better fit.
Yeah, because James has always loved the pick and roll. He's always, but he's never. I mean, he's had Clint Capella, a solid center, but he's never had an elite center like he does with Embiid. That's why I think
Right.
they're such a good pairing. Because that's where James is best when he ball handles, and now he's
Right.
the ball handler. And
He's been the ball handler everywhere he went.
yeah,
But
but
when you
like
have a player
not
like
in, not in
Embiid, though,
Brooklyn, not in Brooklyn though. Like in
He
Brooklyn,
was he was the point guard in Brooklyn.
I know
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying, but
Kyrie
like
gave that up to
Kyrie,
him.
he wasn't taking as many shots as he
yeah.
is now.
But when you watch James play, be honest, everybody watch James play. It's the same James.
Everywhere you go.
Bing, 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 bing.
Step
Then
back.
it's the same thing. So it's like in the playoffs, that's why he's like he disappears because it's easy to defend that
And
the
he
game
not getting
short,
them calls.
and he's not getting the call. So Embiid gonna have to average 50
Mm.
because you relied on Thibault. You got rid of Steph Curry. Who your other scorer?
Okay,
Danny Green
did you watch Harden in the playoffs in 2018?
against the Warriors?
Yeah, when we were up 3-2 before Chris Paul got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah. The key word there, Chris Paul.
Okay,
but them hard.
okay, but
Keyword Embiid.
did you watch Game 7? Like
Yeah,
when Scott
yeah,
Foster like completely screwed the Rockets that whole game.
yeah. I watched it.
Like I'm just saying, like we'd have had a ring that year. If I'm telling y'all, the NBA was rigged that year.
But let me ask you this: Harden, you shouldn't even been in the game seven
Hmm.
because James Harden. That's why I always this guy I know he always want to argue that James Harden's better than Kobe Bryant. You're not getting if Chris Paul would have actually played with Kobe Bryant, he'd have 6 rings.
Okay, I
You're
don't know
not.
who said. I love James Harden, but I never said he was better than Kobe.
Oh no, not you. It's a guy. It's barbershop talk. But I'm saying James Harden. When Chris goes down, you take your game to another level, and you don't go to game seven with the Warriors. You put him away. He can't do it.
All I
I
gotta
agree with
say
that.
is, all
That
I
seems
gotta say is, what you say, Gatwood?
I mean, I understand what you're saying because like if you have a certain mentality, you can beat that team. But there's not many people in the world beating that Warriors team.
It's
Yeah, he got
like
his.
to me it wasn't mentality. It's like I said, his play style is real taxing. So when it came time for him to step up, he was
He was
tired.
tired. Yeah, he was tired.
Yeah,
But
And it
but the
scratched. And
whole
it
team
scratched his
missed a
eye.
lot of shots too, though. The whole team missed. I don't know how many threes that night.
I put that
It
on
was
him too.
Oh my
Mike
goodness.
D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni. They
yeah.
took
Look,
a lot
Ariza
of
went 0
threes.
for 9, but that's
They're
why
like,
like when Harden plays with somebody that's good with the mid range, like Chris Paul, it helps because you're not just shooting threes. Like when you're missing your threes, then you can go to the mid range. Kind of like with
can't,
Embiid. Embiid will get some pick and pops with the mid range. Like it's not just gonna be all on James Harden like it
but
was
that's
before.
that's just how he played. He either shooting or passing for an assist. Can't nobody get
but
no rhythm like that.
I'm giving James Harden a hard time, but I think it's gonna come down to Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers really struggles to put teams away, and he struggled to make adjustments. Can he figure it out with these two guys? Because outside of Kevin Garnett and that bunch, he hadn't done much with talent. Real
Hmm.
super. I mean, he's had like a bunch of Hall of Famers if they've coached, and he is laid an egg. So it's gonna come down. Can he coach them to a chance? Because Spoelstra gonna out coach him when he see him.
Yes, he
Spoelstra is a
is.
good coach.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see when if the Nets make the playoffs. We're gonna see which team come down to be the better team, who get the farthest. LeBron, he trying to keep his team afloat. He scored 56 points Saturday night versus the Warriors.
LeBron trying to catch Kareem. That's the only thing LeBron trying to do.
But check this out. He didn't play. He not playing tonight versus the Spurs.
Your boy sore.
Were y'all impressed by that performance? Or were y'all like, huh, okay.
Westbrook going 6 for 25 tonight. Incoming.
RC, were you impressed by that 56 pointer?
I'm a Laker fan. I didn't watch it, and when I seen it on ESPN, I sat there and looked at it like, so you mean to tell me you got 56 in your bag, but then you can't throw a rock in the ocean against, it's certain teams they play against, and he got the mismatch and he struggles. He take a lot of shots now, so I'm not really impressed, man, because it's one win, one game.
Right.
Kobe, I hate to bring up Kobe every time we speak about LeBron because they're two different types of players, but I watched Kobe drag a team to the playoffs before he tore his Achilles, and he scored a lot of points. So LeBron needs to be mindful of that. I think that's why he's sitting out tonight. Hey man, look, you're 37, bro. Like 50, what do you have? 54? You said 56? What do you have?
56.
And ain't gonna make the playoffs? Trash.
like who does that? You right now, you in the playoff tournament, and you send out tonight versus the Spurs. I know the Spurs are a sorry team right now, but the score is 76-77. And the
Yeah.
Lakers are 28-35. The Pelicans are 27-37. Portland is 2 games back. 3 games back of the Lakers at 25-38. And you sitting out tonight, you need every win you can get. So that's why I was like, he put up a great game, 56 points. He had to do what he had to do. But I'm just looking at this team like, where was all this the whole season? Like you
Yeah.
wasn't you were throwing a hissy fit in certain games. You weren't playing as hard as you needed to play, but all of a sudden you can drop 56 points.
Bron good for mailing it in when he feel like when he feel
Yeah.
like he
Exactly.
ain't gonna make no championship. He good for mailing it in.
Yeah,
Man,
I'll play when I want to play.
he know his legacy too. That's what I'm saying. It goes back to clutch sports with Ben and all them guys. They mapped this stuff out, man. They got this stuff planned. And I think he knows how many points he need or how many games it may take to do this. So trust me, if he's sitting out tonight, he got it all calculated, figured out. Like,
Yeah.
But
Gatwood, what you thought about his 56 pointer?
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm just gonna say. I mean, it's impressive regardless. I mean, I did watch that game. I mean, he did beat a good Warriors team, but I don't know. I mean, it does seem like some like remember those clips you sent the other day. It seems like he's giving up in some games, uh, and you really can't be mad at him for not playing a back to back when you're 37. But
Hmm.
I mean, I don't agree with it because back then they wouldn't have done it. But I don't know. That's the name of the game now, man. Everybody's doing sitting out back to backs. So, but that's the difference
Yeah.
between Jordan and LeBron.
You know who all started at resting players, the Spurs.
Kawhi is the poster child for
Nah,
that.
Think Justin
Kawhi.
team. Think
No,
Justin team
no, no,
starting
no,
that.
no, no, no,
Tell
no.
me,
That
he
now Kawhi did
Popovich.
that on
Yeah,
his own.
no.
Kawhi did
Popovich,
that on his own, lying
but
about a
Popovich listing
quadricep
Tim
injury.
Duncan
How
as
you get a
hurt.
quadricep? Man, Tim, no, he didn't. If Pop rested his players, he just said he was gonna do that.
He
Pop didn't
started his
ever
whole
lie.
trend. The Spurs started
No,
his whole
Pop.
trend.
Yeah,
No,
like the
bro,
Kawhi.
why
last
are you trying
five
to dress
games
him
of the
up like that,
season.
bro?
Like the last 5 games of the season.
Like,
No, don't put that
listen,
on Pop.
what he's saying, Kawhi pretty much hijacked the Clippers. Come on, man. Kawhi does what Kawhi wants to do. I
As a
mean,
matter
Hmm.
of fact, don't even associate Kawhi with us. Okay?
You still
Don't
mad
even
about that
associate.
championship, man?
Hey man, don't even associate Kawhi with us.
Yeah, you gotta let that hurt go, Dust. It's been too long, bro.
he's
You knew
Spurs
he was
fan.
gonna turn it over. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Spurs fan.
I
You
totally
talking about you
understand it.
talking about you talking about that dude who worked for Pimp Uncle Dennis? That what you talking about? Play for the Clippers.
So,
The fact that he gets to ride the private jet is crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
That is
I
insane to
mean,
me.
he's a king, man. He won a
I
championship.
bet, I bet, I bet Harden bring his favorite. I bet Harden bring his favorite showgirls on the private jet with him too.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? Philadelphia didn't pick up the option for Harden, so Harden could go, could end up in Los Angeles, either Clippers or LA. I mean, all of them go
Or
home
still
when they
play with LeBron.
get to the back end of their career. They go home, and Harden's a
Le-
better fit with LeBron than Westbrook.
No, Harden's
yeah.
Philly. I think Harden found his home in Philly. Honestly,
I thought it 3 times, man. I swear. I thought he's 3 marriages later, he still ain't found nowhere. I'm telling you, Harden is a head case.
but Harden. I mean, Harden wasn't. He was loyal to Houston for a long time though.
Yeah, he was.
I want him
But
to. I'm a Rockets fan, so I mean, it sucks seeing him go. And I really like. It was hard to watch him with the Nets. I didn't like that, but now I'm starting to like it again with him with the Sixers, just because
Mhm.
it just reminds me. It's like nostalgic.
yeah,
It's like the Harden in Houston. I don't know.
when he had Dwight Howard, prime Dwight, just
Mhm.
Yeah,
lob it up.
yeah.
All right. So LeBron came out with this quote. Um, he said to the media, he said, "I just be looking for a LeBron hater. I just need one of them. It's like 20 minutes before the game, and before the game starts, and I'm just looking like, oh, I found this MFer. Oh yeah, I'm ready to go tonight.
Hmm.
Tyler, this is your boy.
Oh my god.
What is he talking about? What in the world is he
Why you
talking
had to
about?
pick me, man?
God, it's your boy. I wanted to hear this. What is he talking about?
That's just how you get motivated, man. Everybody got their own way, bro.
You literally got get motivated 20 minutes for the game. You got to find somebody to get you motivated.
Hey, bro.
Like you
Hey.
got to glance into the crowd.
Hey,
So what about he don't find that person?
you don't see Water Boy, and they do it and kick the football off. There it is. That is crazy.
Oh no,
I
man.
never heard Superstar say that before.
Superstars do it, I think.
I don't think so. You think
I
so?
don't.
20 minutes before the game, you need
Oh
juice?
no,
Like
not in
what?
that sense. Not in that sense. I think people they look for people in the crowd to get them going.
No, Tyler. No.
For real.
No.
But
I I
no, don't
can't.
get me wrong.
A
That's
great,
crazy that he said that. Mike would never.
but a
I,
great player is already motivated by the time he laces his sneakers up or pulling his cleats.
The logo, the actual team logo of the opposing team probably pissed off Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant or
Just one.
Shaq. It's
I
like, like, you know what? That's an ugly logo. We're gonna get 50 tonight. This man say he
uh,
looking in the stands. You walk out,
20
look
minutes.
around.
I don't
Where is
know.
he
I
at? Where
don't
is
know.
he at? Where is he at?
Tyler.
There he is.
I don't know. What you act like I said it, bro?
That is,
I
I
can't.
can't found that.
I
All
can't.
right,
Hey,
so
I can't save him on this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
great players
Hey,
You act
had
like
a
I
kill
said this.
mentality anyway.
But that's never been LeBron. This don't surprise me. I'll say that.
hey, it's kind of like when he always activates playoff mode and we don't do nothing. Like he just he
He just be saying
activates
stuff.
playoff mode. He keeps
He
talking and we keep getting our head beat in. Like, shut up, man.
he just
Uh,
be
Just
saying
ball.
stuff for the media, man.
But oh my goodness, I'm speechless. Dustin, man, with your favorite player being AI, what you think about him talking like that?
Wow.
Letting people know his strategy.
I mean, I can't really speak on LeBron. Bron just different. I mean, he's still a legend. I guess whatever works. I wouldn't have came out and said that, but I guess whatever works for LeBron. But I mean, I feel like he trying to do whatever he can to sell his case to chase that ghost in Chicago, making it like he take everything personal or something like that. Like, come on, we know that's what it is.
You know what I hate about that though? I don't feel like he has to make a case. I feel like he has a very good case without him saying something.
But you know
I
what's
think.
bad? You know what's badder than the case that he's trying to make? Is he's making it. You let other
Right.
people
Yeah,
call. It's like giving yourself a nickname. Hey, my name is Big John. And your name, like, how you name yourself? The
yeah,
GOAT. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
just shut up, man. You your numbers, your longevity, your
He
being
hurt
available to
himself.
your teammates. Just, I mean, golly,
Jordan
Tyler.
Jordan never proclaimed himself the GOAT. Everybody
never.
else did.
No, he didn't. And a matter of fact, when they asked him about it, he immediately gave
Don't do that,
props to
bro.
like Dr. J,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
Will
understood.
Will
Don't have to be
Chamberlain.
explained.
But y'all know Mike think he the GOAT.
Of course.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
man.
it's
Listen.
okay
But
to
he not
think
gonna
it.
say
But
he let everybody. If you the GOAT, you don't have to say that. Like,
What's
yeah,
understood don't have to be
Well,
explained. When
right.
Mike,
that's true,
when
but
when Mike
I feel
got to
like
the All Star game, who walked in there like the GOAT? LeBron. It was already there. He waved to the crowd. They cheered him. Mike got there 20 minutes late. Showed up, standing
swag.
ovation, smacking Mary J. Blige on the behind. He doing everything
Come
GOATs
on
do.
now.
During the Me Too era. During the Me Too era.
And ain't nobody said
During,
nothing.
right. That's how you know he the GOAT.
But no,
Drunk.
I think Brian in Brian case, I don't think he gets done fair in the GOAT conversation. For me, Mike is the GOAT to me. But
But you know why? Because they
why?
disrespect Kobe. They
That's
disrespect
true.
Kobe. There's no way to take the numbers off. Of course, LeBron going to win in the numbers race because he started earlier. He didn't go to college, and Kobe had to wait 2 years before he actually played. But what have you seen with your eyes? Like I seen a stat with Kobe, and Kobe's not better than Mike, but it says Kobe Bryant's the only member in the NBA 75 to beat 450 win teams in a single postseason without having a single top 75 teammate. It
Hmm.
said a lot.
That's impressive.
But LeBron didn't play with
crazy.
everybody. He didn't play with us. He didn't play with every NBA star. And he working on playing with Steph Curry. Don't be surprised you see him in Golden State at the end of his career trying to get a ring because he just loved teaming up with guys.
But
So he's
Bronny,
had your guys had a lot of help. I like him, but he just
He has. I just think he don't get a fair chance when they talk about that GOAT stuff to me. Just because I feel like people fantasy, it's like a fantasy about Michael Jordan.
no
Yeah.
Like
man.
for real.
So Tyler, I want to just ask you this:
What?
how do you get ready for a basketball game?
I'm
I
bro.
just want
Why
to
this,
hear how
this is
you
not
get ready.
about me. This
No,
not.
no, because you do a
I
lot
get
of
myself
talking
ready
though.
for a basketball
No,
game
yeah,
though.
you do a lot of talking, so I just want to hear your preparation. How you
Oh,
get motivated for a
I get
game?
motivated myself.
How?
What you
listen
mean
to me.
how?
Is
Like how
Wayne
you get
Brady gonna have to
motivated? You
slap
just
her?
you just say, all right, I'm ready for my game. Like you focus on your opponent right off the bat, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You don't gotta get motivated. You already motivated. You already pumped up for the game, right?
So when did he say this? Did he say this like on his show or
It-
something?
No, he on
He did say that on the show.
yeah, it was on the
His
show.
So
like that
bro, they be
that
drinking.
barbershop thing he got.
They be
Hmm.
drinking, bro. They be drinking. He was drunk.
So he was all in his feelings. That's all I
Nah,
need to
he's
he's hear from Tyler. That's all I need to know.
Bro,
he's
you know that's
intoxicated.
my guy. That's my guy, bro. But I can't defend that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe you can defend Brittany Griner.
I can't.
She need a lot of help right now. She
I
need a
don't.
lot of
I
help.
really don't understand like her thought process, especially
Hold
during
on,
this
Dustin.
time.
Hold on,
Man.
Dustin.
Go,
Hold on,
go
let me
ahead.
just in case the viewers don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody know, but I'm gonna just tell them. Brittany Griner got arrested in Russia for smuggling. Well, allegedly
It was hers.
smuggling in cartridges to a vape pen, whatever. So that's technically smuggling because she tried sneaking on a plane or sneak it somewhere and she got caught. So they said she's probably looking to 5 to 10 years.
Oh my
What?
god. Are you
Oh
serious?
yeah.
Yes, for smuggling. It's classified as smuggling drugs.
Wow.
Drugs?
Yes. I guess it's
Wow.
not. I guess vape pens and all that is outlawed in Russia.
Oh,
They
she
play
going
no
Man,
on.
games.
overseas, man, they don't play
They
about
don't play.
drugs. Like
Man, I know
when
I
I was
know
in
it's Saudi.
Indonesia, like if you like weed was basically like I mean, it was the equivalent of like having crack cocaine here, like there was zero tolerance. Zero tolerance.
Like Saudi Arabia, if you get caught selling drugs, you get put to death or you get the life. I think you get the death
Jesus.
penalty or you go to jail for life. Because they say you destroy a community, you're not just destroying one person. So it's like Man, they don't play no games overseas, man.
When I
Golly.
heard the report, I was like, what was going through her mind? They say Americans. I have talked to a couple foreign people. They say Americans are very prideful and arrogant.
Hmm.
So maybe thought her class, cause she was playing basketball over there. So maybe she thought she'd get a pass or something. I don't know. They didn't inform her.
Then that's what I don't understand. Like right now, you thought you get a pass. Like right now is like the worst possible time, and it's not like it's like during the the past like Trump administration when he was kind of cool with
Hmm.
Putin and go over there and negotiate. Putin don't he don't really him and Biden aren't on any type of talking terms. So
So
like negotiations out the window because right now there's so much tension on whether or
hmm
not we gonna jump into war or not. Really, the only way I can see her getting out is if she was used as like a bargaining chip. And unfortunately for her, like, I don't really feel like she high profile enough to be
Mm-mm.
yeah.
used as a bargaining chip. Really. So like she in a bad situation, but she been playing ball over there like really long enough to know. And I just don't like just what you can get more of it, on the way back. Like I just don't understand.
I
My
think she.
question is, this report came out, I think, this past weekend. I believe it was this past weekend. But she been detained for over like a week and a half or something like that, and we just not hearing about it. That's well, it kind of blew my mind that she been over there and nobody knew, and it just not hitting us after a couple weeks that she been detained that long already. So I was
Well,
like,
I think she's probably. I mean, I believe in patterns, and this is something she's probably been doing. And because there's a war and
mm-hmm,
stuff going on, they crack down on searching certain things, and they caught her because I don't think she's the sharpest tack in the pack, but I don't believe she's that stupid. I think she's been doing this and just got caught because of everything that's going on. Because it's probably security's probably crazy getting in and out of there. They're probably real strict, but um, her wife look like she's gonna have to stand by her man because it's gonna be tough to get her back over here anytime soon.
especially with the
Um,
war.
I mean, because I think I seen something about her wife saying that um, she was set up or something like that. It is weird, man.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah,
best
I can
for her?
see that.
Like
That,
she in a tough situation, man, because they don't play no games, man.
but isn't there other Americans too that play on Russian team? They might be over there in Russia. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there are other Americans.
I actually know a guy that's over there that's playing overseas, and um, it's I don't understand why they when before they went over there, it was not this stuff wasn't going on.
Yeah.
So it's tough,
Mm-hmm.
man.
All right. We did talk about a little bit about the play in the NBA. I want to just ask y'all these couple. Well, this one question: who's in and who's out? I don't know if y'all know the playoff standings right now. Do y'all want me to go through them and y'all see who's gonna be in, who's gonna be out?
Like, who's going to be in the play-in?
Yeah, who's in, who's out? I guess I'll go down the standings right now. The playoffs is I'll go down the standings right now and read them, and y'all tell me if a team's gonna be in or out. So right now we have
We
Miami
talking in the playoffs, in the top 8, or in the play in?
playing. We'll do the bottom. We'll do 6 through 12.
I'm saying you asking us who's gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, who's gonna make the
Okay.
play in? Yeah, 6 through 12. So we have Cleveland, Toronto, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Atlanta. Washington is at 11, and the Knicks are at 12.
Uh, I think Brooklyn gets in.
Of course you do. You hoping you hoping right now. You praying to God because you can't lose another bet like this, Tyler.
God ain't never
You
let me
be
down.
3 in the hole.
God, KD.
You're right. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Hornets. I hope they make it,
I think the Hornets are gonna make it.
but
I think Trae Young. I think the Hawks are gonna make it.
then who you knocking out? You knocking out the Raptors or the Hornets?
Yeah, you got to knock out the Hornets, Nets, or Toronto.
Toronto's playing really good ball. Mm-mm.
I
The
don't know.
Hawks
That's
might
pretty
not
tough.
make it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta is better than the Hornets, in my opinion.
What happened to the Hawks, man?
That's what I'm trying to say. Because I think they better than Toronto.
Yeah.
They
It's
don't play
just
on
one of them
defense.
weird seasons. It's just one of them
That's
weird
true.
seasons for them. Hoping my boy Kuzma again is mud. They edging
Yeah.
right now. They what 3 games behind Brooklyn.
I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't want to see them in the playoffs anyway.
Man, my boy
Right.
Kuzma been balling.
I
And
feel like
nobody want to see Kuz.
Nobody.
I wouldn't be mad at 6 through 10. I wouldn't be mad to see any of those teams make it, but I do want to see LaMelo in the playoffs.
I do too.
I say that it'll probably be Toronto. I'll probably say Brooklyn, even though I hope they miss, but I think Brooklyn probably will make it.
I'm going with
Guys,
the,
8 teams,
I'm going with
so I
Brooklyn.
think Brooklyn.
I think Brooklyn and Charlotte.
Yep,
Yeah,
Brooklyn, Charlotte.
I
Brooklyn
like
and
that.
Charlotte. So Hornets going the play in right now is Toronto, Charlotte, Nets, and Atlanta. So that's the setup right now. So we're gonna see closer to the end of the season. Right now in the Western Conference, we have Denver at 6, Minnesota, Clippers, Lakers, Pelicans, Portland, and San Antonio at 24 and 40. So they might can slide to the 10th spot.
I
It
love
just
my
all
guys,
depends.
but I don't see that.
I hope my Pelicans
He
make it,
said,
man.
"Hey, Dustin. Hey, you and me, bro. We going in the lottery."
Yeah, yeah.
So who's not making it out of Western Conference?
I want to say the Lakers.
Yeah, I don't think Lakers gonna make it.
No,
Man,
I don't see that.
listen, man. The meets. Listen, I believe in my heart that they need to be at home in their bed. But watch how they get some favorable call. They won't. They. It's about revenue and it's about money. They
Mm-hmm.
want to see the Lakers at least in the playoff game. I mean, not the playoff, the play-in game. Because it's just
Mm-hmm.
good for TV. I want them to go home. That's my team. We need to go to the lottery.
Yeah, I'm trying to see Westbrook.
I want to see. I'm a Pelicans fan, so I really hope they make the playoffs.
Yeah, me too.
They playing some real good basketball.
Zion
Yep.
got to
That
get back.
CJ McCollum trade like it. He paid some
Yep.
dividends.
They
Imagine if
got
Zion was playing.
Man,
he
Zion.
back in he came back to New Orleans Monday? I mean not Monday, like
Of
Saturday.
course he would. Of course he would.
To get a beignet.
Shoot, they winning without me, man. Shoot, let me go
I
on
got
here.
to go.
He
Look,
came
put
back.
the
Nice.
turn dicks down. I got to go.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all gotta watch Herb Jones, man.
No, he came back to New Orleans to get a beignet, man.
That's it. That's about it.
I'm
But
playing. I
I
do want Zion to succeed. I really do.
well, he got. I don't know, man. I hope he succeeds too, but he gotta put all that childish stuff away. He got
He's just a weird dude,
time.
I think.
I don't even think it's about that. I don't know. Maybe somebody said something he didn't like, calling him
Like
fat or something. I don't know.
No, no, man. No, he never wanted to be drafted by the Hornets. He wanted to go to the
Why would
Knicks.
you want to go there? Why would you want to
So
go to the Knicks, bro?
because his
You be
yeah,
the
buddy
face
there.
of the
he
franchise,
did. That
man.
was
You know how
perfect.
many advertisement and sponsors you get if you play for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's what
He
he
get
wanted.
that I feel like he get that anywhere he go. Probably not
No.
to the level of New York though.
Now Pelicans, man, it's like that's a football town.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
I feel like if they start winning though, they could be because New Orleans got some good fans, man.
They
I
do.
feel
We
like if
loyal
they
like a
start
mug.
winning, yeah. Like when Chris
Yeah,
Paul was in New Orleans, they was packing the arena out.
yeah, they were. They were. Yeah.
Yeah. He
Mhm.
just don't. I guess he just don't want to play. But yeah. So everybody agreed. Lakers out.
Yeah.
I'm going
Pelicans in or out.
I'm
T-Wolves.
saying
Okay, it depends with the Clippers. It depends if Kawhi. When's he supposed to be back?
Oh no, the Clippers are making it, bro. Have you seen Reggie Jackson lately, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm just
No,
saying with Kawhi.
Reggie Jackson.
No. Did y'all see when he crossed Westbrook, bro?
Yo, I
Yeah.
was rolling. I
Fam,
was rolling.
Man, he had
he crossed
Westbrook on
Westbrook so
skates.
bad he tried to trip him.
So you think
He did. He
you think
did.
Wolves?
Even Reggie Miller was like, man, if he would have done that to me, I would have tried triple too.
That's bad. That's bad.
And he
So
still got crossed.
That's bad. You remember Reggie Jackson used to back him up in OKC, bro? Now he just crossed you out your shoes.
Westbrook
Man,
looked
he was
like
playing with him. Then right after the foul came off the screen and nailed it in Bron's face, man. On the
it's
three.
like Westbrook looked like when the NBA athletes lost their abilities to the Monstars,
yeah,
Space Jam. Like he just looks like he don't have a clue. Like his legs and arms don't go together. They don't work together no more. And he just only thing working is his mouth. He can talk. He still can talk crap.
yeah.
So,
He can
but
still do that. You know, he had that. He always gonna have that special power going for him. He ain't gonna lose that. So Clippers are in, Minnesota in. That, like I said, it's gonna be Lakers and Pelicans out.
I don't, you think? Yeah,
I
I
think
gotta go with
Pelicans
it.
have. I think the Pelicans have a better shot to get in than the Lakers right now.
I don't think the Pelicans can beat the Timberwolves though.
They don't match up that well
Nah, they
versus
don't.
Minnesota. So yeah, it's probably gonna stay like how it is. Minnesota at 7, Clippers at 8.
You never know what's going to
Nah.
happen. Though. I'm playing.
I'm like RC. I want the Lakers to be out, but they might find a way to put them in there.
Of course, you can't. It ain't playoffs without LeBron. They always
come
gonna
on,
get that
man.
man in somehow, some way, somehow. They gonna get him in there.
Just look, they put him on TV every night to get their brains beat in. Like they on
Big
TV every
facts.
night.
Because it's good ratings. Cause a lot of people hate LeBron. A lot of people love LeBron, so they're gonna tune into the game just to watch him fail.
They
So
hate
it's a
greatness.
win-win.
Hate
They
Cause
greatness.
hate
that's
to
the only
love.
reason I watch now
They
to
hate great.
see
Hate
them
greatness.
brains get beat in.
I hate greatness, Gatwood.
Hey, they hate to love LeBron, man. That's all it is. I mean, once
uh,
he, we gonna
that's the
miss
only
him.
reason why I watch like games, just to see what happened with LeBron gonna do. Thank you guys for tuning in to the show. Like and subscribe to our social media accounts. They will be located in the show notes. Also, we have a merchandise store now. Check it out on podsquadinc.com. Thank you guys for the love and support. We out of here.
You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright.